Hello, my name is Xenogelion and I'm here to teach people how to do PHP programming. And it's very easy. It's something server-side, so you're going to need a PHP server at least, and I'm hoping that you've all got the common sense to actually know how to do that for yourselves. Google it if you don't. It's not hard. Anyway, books I use to learn PHP are the O'Reilly ones. Learning PHP in MySQL and programming in PHP. Good books, awesome books. Go read the books. Right. You're going to need to know some basic HTML. So, HTML. So we're creating this is HTML part of the site. This is only going to be the basics. How to do the functionality of the site, not how to do the just functionality. So anyway, this is only going to be how to write strings. All the more complicated ones will be in different tutorials. So first things first, there's echo, which is a command I tend to use. So and it prints the string hello world in the quotation marks, and you've got a semicolon. So slash star. Note: all commands need to be finished by a semicolon unless they are continued onto another line. These tutorial pages will actually be up on my website, which will be linked in YouTube. Any questions, just leave a message and you'll be able to get a response or whatever. Right. That's one way to echo thing. Another thing is you can echo a variable. Now, to be honest, normally I would go that's spelled wrong. I think that's right. Anyway, normally I would teach you about variables first, but I'm doing this as you need to know. So variables are always represented by a $. They do not have a variable type, unlike with C. So with C, you would do, as an example, int x equals 0. Right, that is an integer variable. With PHP, you don't need to declare variable types. This is one awesome aspect of PHP. So you could say, this is printed from a variable, or you could say equal to 1. Instead, we're actually going to have the previous statement that this is printed by a variable because this is what we're doing. Right, okay. Now, you've got echo. No, that's wrong. $variable, and that will print out the variable. So that'll print out this is printed from a variable. Now, point of the matter, where I've got hello world here, if you want things on different lines, like you do in HTML, you put in the BR command. I don't actually know what it stands for, I'm sorry. Or you could put in the paragraph command. I think that's what that one is. I can't remember. But otherwise, that's going to print out similarly below. I'm not actually going to put these on my PHP server and show you because there's no real need to. But if you were to actually run the PHP, that's how they would look. So that's something that you need to be aware of. So when you're writing things, you need to put in like BR. It's useful to use the PHP ones and rather than /n or /t because they're C and you don't really want to mix that in there. And you know what I mean, right? But talking about C, there is another way of printing out a string. Now with that, you can do print f. This is for all you C users out there. %s, which is a string. Then you put comma. I just realised this is meant to have a parenthesis. Comma, and then you put $variable. To be honest, you won't see me using this because echo is so much easier. For all you C orientated people out there, you might decide to use this. You might not, don't know. But I go for echo. It's simpler and easier to use and allows you to do things like echo $variable rather than having to do the specific type of input type of the variable. So you can like get around that. So it's comedy. But have a run of that and you'll find that it works. Oh, obviously, file, save as, desktop. Let's go on my desktop. Go PHP something dot PHP. Actually, I just done something really bad, which I shouldn't be showing you people. Always don't use don't use spaces in your file names. Use underscores because 9 times out of 10 you're going through the PHP and okay, you put a space in, and for web browsers, web servers, and so forth, space is a terminator and is like, okay, now expect the next command. So if you do PHP space something.php, it'll get to the PHP and then get confused because there's no continuation of the file name. You'd have to put %20 in there. It makes life easier just to put an underscore or even a hyphen. But anyway, that's the point. So hit save, then go onto your FTP server. So go onto FTP and go, oh, FileZilla, and oh, connect to the thing, and then send it up there. Go have a look at the actual PHP, and when you actually have a look at it, you'll find that it'll just have, well, how to say this? Copy, paste, copy, paste. It'll just have that. You won't see any of this whatsoever. Sorry, any of this whatsoever, because that's the upside of PHP. It doesn't do anything along those lines whatsoever. So all awesome. Next tutorial will be on I'm not entirely sure, so I'll see when I get there. But anyway, thank you very much for watching.